Hello, everyone. Welcome to macroeconomics. About half of you are in the other class, so you may see this first part again. But anyway, and about half of you are kind of new to me as far as being in classes with me before. So I do these weekly videos. They're required watching, so you do get graded on it in the discussion, and I cover. If there's something that needs to be covered from the class, I'll cover it. Otherwise, I might just give a little bit of inspiration or something to keep you motivated. I start out with the scenery thing. Being that it's just been Memorial Day weekend, I mentioned that. Um, being I'm a retired military guy, Memorial has a little more meaning to me than maybe some people. Some people look at it as a holiday, 3-day weekend, 4-day weekend, barbecue and stuff like that, which is all fine and everything. But I just always like to remind people what it's really about. It's about remembering the fallen. So, also, if you already seen your welcome letter, you might, for those you don't know anything about me, I'm like say ex-military guy. That's me right there, and that's me right there. So there you go. That's me. All right. Into the course or into my little bit this week, power of appreciation. All of you are doing college work on degrees, and it's something that sometimes people forget about as far as appreciating what we have. Most people never get the opportunity you have. It's an opportunity, and you should, appreciate that opportunity, take advantage of it. One of my little philosophies I talk about is making school part of your everyday life. The morning coffee you don't miss. If you're a parent, you don't wait until Sunday night to take care of the kids during the week. It's something you do every day. It's a daily habit. And from my own experience doing, schoolwork, if you can develop the habit of doing school every day, it's a lot less stress. It ends up being a lot less time you spend on it. So that's my, little bit this week is just appreciate what you got and, make it a habit. Don't wait till Sunday night to do schoolwork. And just be the best you can be. So, all right. Into the course here, macroeconomics. It's pretty much the same as the other courses. This first week you'll have 3 chapters. Chapter one's got the principles of economics. 2 is, thinking like an economist. How do economist type people think? And then we get into like interdependence and the gains from trade and so forth. And being that there's the tariff war going on right now, the trade, there's some interesting points in here about how the trade works. Okay. Discussions again every week. By Wednesday, get that initial discussion in. It needs to be, about a paragraph or so, not one-liners. That's in by Wednesday. Then you got 2 replies to your classmates, plus a reply to the instructor video. The instructor video can be just answering the test question. The 2 replies that your classmates needs to be, again, about a paragraph or something, not a one-liner. Says, hey, good post, or I agree, or something like that. Um, so we presentations, discussion, homework every week. Make sure you're looking at questions for review and not the other questions, problems, stuff that there might be in there. So questions for review, pretty straightforward. There's usually about 10 questions every week on that. And then you almost got a research component. So the research here, about finding an article, you can read over this. Right now, with the tariffs going on, that would be, that's probably a topic a lot of you might look for because there's a lot of interesting factors. I will also mention when you look at things like, be it the tariffs or whatever, try to keep the politics out of it and look at things objectively, whether it be good or bad. But sometimes there's a tendency for political views to get inserted into what should be facts. A plus B equals, whatever, or 1 + 1 = 2, not 22 or something, what I mean? So that's what I'm talking about. Just, I know sometimes it's difficult because of emotions or political views and stuff, but it's better to be objective and look at things neutrally. and that way you come up with the actual facts versus a variant opinion. So that's my point there. And you got your quiz every week. So, all right. With that, that should pretty much cover it. I also, for those that are new, I do test questions. I got a couple of grandkids. So I got a couple of grandkids, 6.5, 2.5. So what I do is I ask you just to reply, what's going on, like in the picture. So here, 6.5-year-old, what's he doing? What's he got, and so forth. So that'll be the test question. Other than that, I will let you all go. Again, have a great week. I'm also, okay, for those of you new, I'm a 7-day-a-week person. You don't have to wait till a Tuesday or something like that between 2 and 3 or, to get in touch with me. I don't do that. I'm just pretty 7 days a week. You can do the inbox system. You can text me or call me, and I get back either right away or within a few hours, just depending on what's going on. So if you know some other students have had me before, I'm very approachable. I don't get upset or anything. So there you go. So good. Have a good week. Get in touch if you need anything. Bye, everyone.